Yo, what's going on guys, it's Scott here, and today I'm back with a brand new Lakers simulation video. Today we're going to go through the 2019 offseason as well as the 2019-2020 season. But first I want to make some adjustments to the players to make it a little bit more realistic. Someone left a comment saying that I should adjust their tendencies, which may have been the reason why the numbers didn't look right in the last one. So what I did was I moved up Ingram, Randle, and Kuzma's shooting tendencies an extra 10 ratings. So hopefully that makes their scoring numbers a little better. I'm not going to bother doing the 2019 NBA draft because anyone we'd get wouldn't be good enough to play, and I haven't found any good 2019 draft classes yet. In free agency, we're going to keep all our team options and then try to re-sign some of our role players. I tried upgrading at backup point guard by offering Ricky Rubio and Thomas Satoransky mid-level exceptions, but Rubio declined and the Wizards matched the Satoransky offer. So I went with Shabazz Napier, who's a good three-point shooter and has much more scoring ability than McConnell, so that should give us an extra boost off the bench. Then I offered all our previous role players minimum salaries to fill up the roster. After the offseason, we got some progression from some of our young pieces, with Ingram moving up to 84, Randle up to 83, Lonzo up to 81, and Hart up to 77. For some reason, Kuzma's rating didn't rise, but I think that's fine because it's not like everyone can progress at the same rate. Our rotation remains relatively similar to the previous season, except Randle will now receive 32 minutes instead of 30. For the bench, Kuzma and Hart will both get 26 minutes, and then Napier and Robinson will fill in the remaining minutes. At some point, I'd like to get DiVincenzo in the rotation, but he's just not progressing as much. Starting off the sim, we're now ranked 9th in offense, 20th in defense, and 14th overall, which is 4 ratings better than our previous season. Hopefully soon we'll get all 3 of those in the top 10. Just like last time, I'll sim through Christmas and we'll check the stats at that point. So now after 31 games, we're 15 and 16, which is way worse than last season even after having a better ranking at the beginning of the season. The stats look pretty bad, with Kuzma not even averaging over 10 points off the bench. Ingram and Randle are still struggling to score even with much better ratings and higher shooting tendencies. I think the changes we made to the tendencies were not enough, especially since Ingram still only attempts 3 threes a game. To account for this, I decided to move up Ingram's tendencies a little bit more. Then I adjusted the rotation so that our best players were actually getting the most minutes. Ingram now gets 36 minutes, Randle will be on 34, Kuzma will get 29, and then Josh Hart will get 27. Now, hopefully this will improve our results heading into the trade deadline. At the trade deadline, we're 27 and 27, and looking just outside the playoffs. It looks like the tendency adjustments to Brandon Ingram helped his numbers a little bit more, and giving Randle extra minutes helped him as well. Even though our record didn't really improve, there's not really much else we can do at this point, so let's just hope we can make the playoffs. Once again, Paul George made it onto the All-NBA second team with his 26 points per game. Along with him, Lonzo Ball made the third team as well as the All-Defensive first team. Even though that's kinda surprising, he did lead the league in assists with 9.5 a game, and he almost led in steals too, but LiAngelo won that category. We finished the year winning just 43 games and have to play the Warriors in the first round. I think our record was poor because we really didn't upgrade much in terms of the bench, and Brook Lopez declined a lot. I think seasons like this can happen with upcoming teams, and we have to remember that at this point the team's still really young and they should be able to bounce back. The stats look pretty similar to last season despite some of the changes we made. But anyway, let's sim the rest of the playoffs. We'll probably get swept, but you never know. Right after I say that, the Warriors had a complete meltdown and we actually gave them the sweep. But then we lost to the Rockets in the second round and the Spurs won the championship. Despite this season ending up worse than the first one, I think sweeping the Warriors should mean that we had a successful season. But that'll be it for this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Let me know if you want to see more of these. I know the results weren't as good in terms of the stats and everything. If any of you know why Paul George keeps averaging double the points that Ingram and Randle do, then let me know so I can make the adjustments for the next one. If you want to see more simulations, then make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next video, and leave a like if you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.